Get the light fixed. Huh. Yeah, I don't have time to learn that. Okay. All right. No way, they have a green screen effect. Seriously? Wow. After all that, they have a green screen effect. I'll get the laptop ready. So while I'm waiting for anyone to join, I'm gonna flip through the green screens, because why not? Okay, let's see what else this fun app can do. When I hear my... Oops. Ooh. Wrong button. Wrong button. Lighting is on. Oh. Lighting. Let's do it off. Okay. Whoa. That's super cool. Oh. Okay, I'm live, everyone. No one's here. Okay, I'm on YouTube. You want to join from your personal, see if it works? I've never done this before. I mean, clearly. When I hear my... Okay. What? What?
It's funny because he automatically breaks in your head, but then Keanu just appears randomly.
There he is.
Like a floating cat.
You see him?
Yeah.
Hey, Keanu. So yeah, it's questions about cats 101. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I got that one, this one, and then this one. But that one's blurry, so I don't... Oh, you know why it's blurry? No way. It's because there's caviar behind me. Hi, everyone. Just getting everything adjusted right now. These are some fun green screens from our recent flight on Emirates First Class. And YouTube Live is a lot different than TikTok Live. All right, let's try that out. Welcome, welcome. Comments are on, so Jason, welcome. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the chat. Hello, Clarence. Nice to meet you virtually. Welcome. Just wanted to go live for a little while tonight. Introduce myself, part of the Luxury Travel with Points team, and see what we can do to help. And honestly, this is a ask us anything. Go from there. Have fun, right? No one has fun on a Monday, but we can have fun on a Monday. Hello, hi. So for those of you that don't know, I don't know if you just got a notification and joined, or you are following. Hey, nice to meet you, Mr. Block, Cassiel, Ibrahim, Clarence, Jason. Welcome. So, just as a quick background, flight behind me was Emirates First Class. That's my wife, but on the Game Changer, I was trying to find a cool background. In any case, we're just here to chat. I will tell you, last year, 2025, we saved. Sorry, I just got a DM. Instead of paying for travel, we just paid for the taxes and fees for our flights. We flew business class or first class everywhere, and we stayed in 3 different 5-star hotels for $0 because we used our points. And the cash cost of all that would have been $83,000. We went to Greece for 12 days, and we also went to Antigua for 12 days and the British Virgin Islands for 3 days. And before that, we've gone to the Maldives. We spent 5 weeks in the Maldives. Going to Bora Bora next year. I'm saying all this because we could not afford any of this as it wasn't for points and miles. So probably a lot of you are more familiar with us on Instagram. We have a little bit bigger following there, probably about 32,000 followers. YouTube, we're a little bit tinier, but we're working on our videos, trying to get it up, get the following count up, that is. And yeah, so welcome. Bring a water, bring a coffee, bring a smile, whatever you like. But if you have questions about credit cards, points, miles, us, What's wrong with my face, for example? Go ahead, drop them in the chat. As long as you're not cursing, I will answer the question. And if you're cool, we can become friends. We can host you on a future live. So, yeah. Okay. Welcome. Chris Maloney, Braxton. Hi with 3 eyes. Take it quick. My drink. I don't know if you can see this drink, but yeah, I don't play Roblox, but I have heard about it. Messi or Ronaldo? Oh, that's a loaded question. Real quick, this is Apothecary fake wine drops, mineral water from Costco, and ice. But it looks kind of like a drink, and it's kind of relaxing at night. So there. Okay, Chris, welcome. Braxton, welcome. Angie White, welcome. Lionel Messi, go. Okay, so your name is Messi the GOAT. So I'm thinking, I don't know if this is a trick question. Okay. Ronaldo, how do you not love the guy and his playing abilities? Messi, though, for a guy that is, what, 5'7", the dude is arguably the best football player in the world. So if we're just looking at a book by its cover and looking at what they're up against, I would say Messi. And I hope I'm not offending anyone, because I really do like Ronaldo too, but seeing Messi, and since I'm in the US and that's where Messi is playing in Major League Soccer, I would love to do that. But do that meaning see him play live. We almost got to see him play, except our local Major League Soccer team did not make it to the championship. It's okay, there's always next year, right? Yes, sir. All right, so you like the answer. So I don't know, maybe you guys can drop some notes in the chat. This is my first ever live on YouTube. We go live on like TikTok and other platforms. But if you can just let me know, like if you have any questions or if anything looks weird behind me, that'll be helpful. So our page, our channel, our company is called Luxury Travel with Points. About 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, I was thinking I really want to propose to my now wife in a really cool place. That place ended up being the Maldives. Trying to figure out, how do you get to this place? I see people on Instagram, on YouTube, on the internet, like, what are they doing, right? They're just going, they're spending like 50 grand, 100 grand, $200,000. How are they going to this place? And so I had made up my mind that I was gonna go there. What? Well, spamming is okay, as long as it's not rude. Anyhow, so long story short, we learned about credit card points and miles for about, I want to say my first credit card I got 10 years ago. And the reason I'm saying this is because we now have traveled all over the world. I'm not going to spell that out, but good try. I probably just can't read very well. It's late. That's probably it. Smart guy. Any case, here to talk about what we can do to help everybody. This is a support page, a resource for everyone. If you're looking to go on a trip with your loved one, you're looking to propose to someone, you're looking for a honeymoon idea, even if you're just looking to get cash back at a grocery store and get something out of nothing. That's why we created this. So my wife and I were sitting on our balcony a long time ago. And we had an Instagram. We posted pictures about, it was like pictures of, kissing, right? And doing all this kind of stuff, okay? And we got like 3 likes, 5 likes, 6 likes, blah, blah, blah. The reason I'm saying this, no one gave a you-know-what about a random couple traveling. They wanted to know how they could travel there, okay? So fast forward to now, yeah, it gets cool. I don't know what you're saying, but I feel like you might be going in the ban box soon. I've never banned anyone, so this could be my first. Let's see. I don't even know. Well, I probably don't even know how to ban you. You're not saying I will, but you're lucky because I don't know how to use this very well. And anyhow, American Eagle, you're too much. Yeah, let's ban that person. Oh, here we go. There we go, I think. Okay. Oh man, got something going in process. Oh no, oh no. Anyhow, I just, I'm just curious. People are interesting. There's nothing wrong with people. um, this is fun. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you're spending time on our channel, so it's kind of cool. No, American Eagle, might have to get rid of you. I don't know. I don't know. Although every time I go to press a button, I press the lighting. Just lighting, lighting. Oh, are they bye-bye? I can't even. 1 second. Oh. Hold on. Hide user on this channel. Report. Ba 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 ba. Oh. What? Oh, are you doing it? Okay. Yeah. Well, here's the thing about being a nice person. You can try to say hurtful things. We don't care. But we have all the data that you're commenting. We could find out who you work for if you even do work for someone, and it probably won't be good. So I'll say that. But on a positive note, my wife is absolutely beautiful. You probably live in your mother's basement, if I had to guess. And I'll say that because that's nice. That's from a movie line. That's from like a quote. You can't really misconstrue that, you know? And honesty is true. So, Ooh, I do have an idea. Wait. Before you say anything else in the chat, wait, I got a question for you because this might be good for you. 1 second. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's fine. Stay tuned, folks. Working on something. Oh, you know what? I think you can't do... Oh, look at that. Nope, that's the same background. I'm so great at changing the backgrounds, but what you can't do... Anyhow, do you have control over me? Is that what's happening? Okay, because I was like, I feel like I had like a settings button and I was about to hit something and it was like, do you want to throw this person in timeout? And I'm like, I don't know.
I'll log out.
Okay, and then I think it just said like a 49-second short was just uploaded. So I can always get rid of that later. But yeah. Let's continue. Okay, moderator, thank you. You know, it's so interesting that people... Oh, I just retouched it. I don't know, do I want the natural look or the unnatural? Let's do the natural look. There's not a settings button. It's okay. That's a funny one.
What's going on?
Yeah, no, someone said racist. Oh. Thomas the Choo Choo. Oh, that's a dope name. I used to love Thomas the Train. That might even be my name. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. No, of course. No, welcome. This is our, we had a couple people trying to be rude and this is our first YouTube live. So we didn't know how to like get rid of them right away, but it's great because now we have all this information on them. So that actually helped us out. Did a woman just intrude your stream? No, so that was Katie. So she's the other half of Luxury Travel with Points. So she's my wife. Maybe I can change this caviar photo. The disrespect. No, honestly, she's on probably half the streams that I do or we do. But she was trying to help because this person were like, all right, if we have to ban you, we will. And then I kept pressing a button, it was not working. And it's because she logged in on her computer. Any case, irrelevant now. I'll just kind of start it over from the top. So anyhow, just wanted to go live. If you've been banned a bit tonight, huh? Wonder if something's going around. I don't know. I can tell you. I mean, we're always nice, so I wouldn't expect anything less of you. I don't even know you, but you know, we give people the time of day always. That's how we were raised. But nice to meet you, the choo-choo. Anyhow, so just to get back, if you have any questions about us, personal, as long as it's not rude, blah, blah, blah. If I could be a screen voice, a ChatGPT voice, I could be one of those people that you're watching the back of an airplane and I describe the 5-star luxury resort or Emirates first class. Let me know. If you're like, maybe not, bro, that's okay. It's still good feedback, you know? But yeah, so, ChatGPT voice. I would take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. I'm gonna change the photo only because, I only have 3 saved. That's why. Okay. Well, just to show you guys something really cool here. For those of you that don't really use credit cards and points, that's okay. But I'm just gonna show you what, thank you, brother. Or thank you, Smokey, appreciate that. So behind me is Emirates first class. So this is the suite on a plane where the cost of a cash ticket was $12,000. We used our credit card points. I think it was 87,000 points plus 40. So 126,000 points, which you can pretty much get in a sign-up bonus. And we just spent $106 out of pocket. So what does that mean? We didn't spend 12 grand on this seat. Was the Dom Perignon amazing? It was great. Was the amenity kit great? Yeah. This is the plane, Emirates, that has amazing service and they do 7-course dinners on a plane and wine pairings. Yes. But you know what? We paid $106, and if we could do it, so can anyone else. So that's probably what's really cool, is that all these typically unaffordable trips, whether that's a hotel or a flight, guess what? They're covered because you're using points. And so something that we started doing, me being my wife and myself, years and years ago, was stop using our debit card because you get no value back in return. But I'm gonna figure out how to use this a little bit better because I wanna do the cool effects. You know, right now I can just retouch my face, or I can look and there's a little, or kitty cat. That's about it. Let me just see if I can get a little quiz going, because that would be nice. Oh, no way, I figured out how to filter it. Oh man, this is so cool. Okay, so, turned it off by mistake. Still here. Oops, that's the microphone. Oh my goodness. There we go. Look at this. Me? See me? Now you don't. What is that? Is that caviar? What? Is that caviar on a plane? Yes, it is. How much do we pay for that caviar? $100 instead of 12 grand. Pretty cool. This whole box suite tube, whatever you call it. Imagine instead of being cramped on an airplane seat, right, where it's this wide but this long and your knee hits the front and everyone's mad because you reclined your chair 2 inches and you're not supposed to. Well, this is how you get around that. You learn how to fly business class. All you do is follow us and you can learn all the ins and outs of credit card points and miles. And the coolest thing is that you can take your family on vacation. These comments are wild. Anyhow, on a more serious note, I think it's really cool. I know we all are going through different things in our lives, but being able to take family on a cool trip. So Katie and I, we went on a vacation with our family, and instead of spending like 6 grand on a hotel, which we would never do, we don't make that kind of money anyway. That's why we got into credit card points and miles in the first place, one of the reasons. But guess what? It's like one of the best feelings in the world. And we're gonna keep doing it. And so now that we've gone on that first business class seat, we've stayed in that first 5-star hotel, we keep going and going and going. Oh, my hand's too low. Going and going and going and going and going and going and going. And we're not gonna stop. And the cool thing, even if you do live in Nebraska, you can take a positioning flight, meaning your little airport in Nebraska, go to a big airport, like, how do you say this? New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Dallas, Detroit, Houston, Miami, etc. Guess what? You don't have to be locked in one city. You can fly to another airport, and then you can fly like this. And again, it's not to brag. It's just honestly, it's only 3 pictures I have saved to YouTube. So it's a backdrop. But in any case, it's pretty wild that you could spend, say, like $100 on like a Southwest or Spirit or Frontier flight, whatever your preference is. Go to a big airport, then get your free flight. So for us, for example, we've been to so many places, all because we had to position to a different airport. But then we used our credit card points and miles and paid almost nothing. That's pretty cool. I think that's really cool. In fact, there's a community of probably 5 million people on the internet that think it's really cool as well. And they're some of our best friends. And I really wish I had another photo here. I really wish I did. Backdrop's cool. Let me see if I can change it to, oh, there we go. Might have to put on the caviar one a little bit. What do you think? Left side of the face? Right side? Left? Right? Let me see if I can type. I can't type. I wonder who the top fans are. Oh, Lionel Messi. Very cool. It's super interesting to see who joins, questions they ask, what's really on their mind. Oop, notification. Nope, go away. There we go. What was your favorite flight ever? Oh, that's a good question. Hard to say. At first, I want to think like the flight that got me into flying, which could be any flight. But my favorite flight ever was this one behind me. Probably because it was unexpected. I've done a flight where it's from Dubai. So after we got engaged, was able to get a crazy good deal, and we flew Emirates first class, took a shower on a plane. I took 2 showers actually. It was amazing. It was like a 16-hour plane ride. Had a fancy champagne, fancy $1,000 bottle cognac, 7-course wine pairing menu. Like I actually had to turn the wine away because I'm like, I had enough, I'm good. But that flight was amazing. But the favorite flight had to be the one behind me, because look at what you're in. This is a suite. It's floor to ceiling. It's like 10 feet tall-ish, 10 feet tall. You have a whole stack of stuff. You can FaceTime the flight attendant and you can be like, hey, could I please have this, or a blanket, or some new headphones, something like that. Or hey, I would like to have some more caviar. I would like to have a snack. I would like to be woken up 40 minutes before we land so that I can freshen up in the bathroom and change out of my first class pajamas. So for all those reasons, and that like the service is so nice, people are so nice in Emirates first class, I would have to say the flight we took from New York to Greece, it was like almost 10 hours on the plane, but 9.5 hours airtime. So don't spend 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 grand on a flight. Don't even spend $1,000. And we're talking about business, like lay flat seats, like flat. Business or first? Yeah, Emirates first class for sure. Good question, Kati. One time I ate a whole bottle. Whoa, okay. I don't know how to respond to that comment. But if you can turn that into like a flight question or hotel question or a question about credit card points or miles, then I could probably answer you. I can't even read the other half of your comment because I don't know. It's just, it's, you know. So, but it was an interesting statement. Hello, Megan. Hi, hey, you. Welcome. Megan, maybe you can answer this. I don't know if you're following us or not, but when we go live, do you get a notification on the top of your phone, like where the Instagram is? Like Facebook stories, Instagram stories. Oh, why did that just happen? It said a 49-second short was just added. Moderator. Might have to be deleted. Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. So just going live, we are a lot smaller on YouTube than we are in other platforms. So like Instagram, about 32,000 followers, and TikTok, we made a new one. But the reason I'm saying this is because we're just going live to let people know we're here. We specialize in luxury travel for next to nothing, but we're not travel agents. We just learned how to use credit cards about 9 or 10 years ago. And since then, we've been traveling fancy nonstop. Well, stop when you run out of points or miles. So that's really cool. What do we post about? Good question. So our channel is this one, Luxury Travel with Points, if you go to Instagram. And so everything from finance, money saving tips, credit cards, how with no credit, how you can increase your credit score, how my wife and I used to have like 200 credit points lower, and now we both have excellent credit and have had it for years. How you can do really cool aspirational things like sign up for 1 or 2 cards and use the points from that card, that welcome bonus, to go on a hotel, go to a vacation, a flight, go to Hawaii, go to Africa, go on a safari, go to the Maldives, go to Europe, go to Greece. I think Greece is in Europe, but we post about all that and then some. So if you've any time in your life, Megan, had the itch to travel, definitely check us out. We post just about every single day. We also have a pretty active community, newsletter, website. We work with some cool brands too, so you've probably seen some branded content. Some on our page and some not. But really, what's kind of made us, and I mean I could be wrong, but the reason I think we've garnered a lot of attention is because we've learned how to travel luxurious for next to nothing. So we did like a spreadsheet maybe like 7 months ago, and the cash cost of all the just flights and hotels that we've stayed at since 2020, 2022 to 2025 was about 400 grand. And we paid, I think, 12 grand out of pocket over 3 years. And all we did is pay for the taxes and fees on flights. Pretty insane. And if it sounds boring, if it sounds like a different language, that's perfect, because this is the perfect time to get into it. Or just look at our silly faces on Instagram. But honestly, if you have any questions about travel, luxury travel, finance, that's what we're here for. Favorite hotel? Ooh, that's a good one. Favorite hotel? Let's see. Dang, that's tough, because there's only one person in the room, so I got to think really hard about this right now. Favorite hotel for the one active person in the chat. Okay, chat, just for whoever you are, which I don't know if it is. Yo, and Blesso, welcome. We've gotten surplus of people that come in and out. So our first YouTube live, but we go live on TikTok, Instagram, other platforms a lot more often. But trying to do the same thing here. So pretty cool. We just love to fly luxuriously, stay in 5-star hotels, and pretty much paid nothing. So if that sounds cool to you, this might be a page to follow along. But in any case, Kathy above asked, favorite hotel. So, ooh, that's so tough. In the US, there's good ones. And in Europe, favorite hotel was called, oh no, what was it called? It was a 5-star hotel. It was in Greece. I was there 10 nights. I should remember this. Yeah. Canavis, Ia, Santorini. That's a favorite one in Europe. In the Maldives, that's tough because we've been so many places. Oh, we've been to like 5 places. But in the Maldives, staying at 5 different hotels takes a lot of effort. And not many people can say they've spent 5 weeks in the Maldives for nearly free. Golden Eye in Jamaica. Ooh, Jamaica's beautiful. We were actually in the Caribbean last month? About a month ago. We went to the British Virgin Islands and Antigua. Jamaica's absolutely on the list. Is that in Negril, or is that in a different city? What is it? Negril, and what's the other popular one? Ocho Rios, Negril. Oh, there's that. Ooh, something. It's coming to me. Hold on. Nope, it's not coming to me. I tried. Oh, there we go. Points and miles question. Just got excited. What is the most reliable source for these flights? I have about 500,000. Okay, 500,000 points between Delta and American Express. First class to Europe round trip from Texas was 650. Ooh. Okay, so you like YouTube. I don't know your name. I'll call you, if that's okay. You feel free to send us a message on Instagram or email us at katie@luxurytravelwithpoints.com. But the name on Instagram is LuxuryTravelWithPoints. We can help you. It's fine. Delta charges an obscene amount of points. So if you're not subscribed to like 2 or 3 of these paid search tools, it's going to be difficult to find flights. If you are looking to spend American Express points, that might be a lot more fruitful. So especially going to Europe, like there's a transfer bonus a couple months ago to Virgin Atlantic. So for example, you could fly to London for as little as, I think it was 40,000 points one way in business class. And then obviously you have to pay the fees, right, on either side. But you have 500,000 points between the two. How much do you have in each one? Because I think that's a little bit more important. For Delta, this is why it's not like we don't like Delta, but you can only redeem Delta points for Delta flights or their sister airline, KLM or Air France. So if you're not flying on any of those, it's tough, right? Like you're kind of like, dang, I just signed up for this card, spent all this money, hit this welcome offer, and now Delta is like, hey, dude, pay 400,000 points to go from Houston to Europe. Doesn't make any sense, right? So that's why we always recommend transferable cards. So like a Chase Sapphire card, a Capital One card, a Citibank card, American Express, if you're paying rent or in the future mortgages, Built. Because all these have all these transfer partners so that if you're trying to go to Europe from Houston, you have more options. Now, I'm not trying to say you made a wrong move or anything like that. I don't think I'm sure you're probably doing the right thing. But good, okay. If you have more American Express points than Delta, you're already doing something really well, okay? It's not like Delta points are not valuable, they're just hard to use. So you can use, there's a website called seats.aero. We have what is it called? Like a discount code, an affiliate link, and all you'd have to do is pay $10 for the first month. You don't need to buy the whole year, literally just 1 month. And then you can type in like Houston, Dallas, kind of surrounding airports, right? And so the reason for that is, yeah, is it annoying to pay for a subscription if you don't know if it's going to work or not? Of course. But for $10, if that lands you a flight to Europe and back, I think it's worth it. There are other sites too. Point.me is good. Rome.travel is really good too. Seats.aero is just the easiest to use, especially if you are newer to points in miles. So if I'm you as well, by the way, so you're saying Europe. When you say Europe, do you mean Italy? Do you mean London? There are a lot of people that don't like to fly into London because the airport charges a lot of fees. So are you trying to go to Spain, a different area? Because if you are, something you might want to consider is flying to a different airport that has those flights for points. For example, you can transfer your American Express points to Virgin Atlantic, and you could fly on Virgin Atlantic for as little as 29,000 points one way in business class if you're going to Ireland or mainly the UK. Only drawback is that depending on the airport you land, they charge different fees. So if we land in Los Angeles, the fees are pretty low. If we land in London, the fees can be like $400 or $500 one way. So also the important thing to remember is whatever redemption you think is good, that's the only person you got to tell is yourself. Because even if you spend 100,000 points each way, it could be an amazing trip, right? I mean, it's business class, right? So let me scroll down. I've been chatting and I haven't seen some other comments. 45 minutes east of Ocho Rio, super cool, super cool. The other live, these people are just hopping around lives. That's cool, I guess. Just a flight to get to Europe. Okay, so I'm gonna call you again. Sorry, just because I don't see your name. You like YouTube. Just a flight to get to Europe. Megan, welcome back. British Airways has direct from Oh, you mean Austin? Okay. Open to any and then take short flights or trains. Thanks, bro. Yeah, of course. So, Houston, obviously, it's a hub for United, right? So if you're flying, and I just posted a video on our channel today. flying to Europe for, I think it was 64,000 points. And what you did, and I could just tell you, but definitely watch the video if this is of interest. The flight was from Chicago, for example, direct to London. Transferring your points to Air Canada Aeroplan, it costs 64,000 points and I think $282 in taxes. That's it. The cash cost of that flight, one-way flight, $4,000. So step one, confirm the flight. Seats.aero, reach out to us, other people to help you. There's a lot of people that'll help. Step two, confirm that flight. So let's say you find a flight from your home airport or Austin or Chicago, what have you, to London or to the cheapest airport to get into Europe. Then confirm, right? Confirm that flight's available before you transfer your points. But honestly, you like YouTube, at Luxury Travel with Points, should be the same name as YouTube. The video we posted today would help. We have a ton of stuff. We also have a ton of free content too. A free points and miles guide, which is pretty much a 20-page ebook that teaches you everything. Okay, not everything, but if you're a beginner, mostly everything, like how to transfer points, what you should and shouldn't do, the cards we started with, when we would transfer our points, when we would not. It's your birthday. Okay, Lily. I don't know why I said that like Forrest Gump, but happy birthday to you, Lily. Lily. Yeah, so honestly, great question. Just play around. There's also a free website called flightconnections.com. You could enter the airport you want to go to, and then on it's a full screen, but it'll show you a dot chart, like all the flights that go from Houston to Europe, or from Rome to Houston, Rome to anywhere else in the world. And that's really helpful because you don't have to go to Google and say, what airports do I have to fly into? Or go to Wikipedia and say, where does United fly? Where does Virgin Atlantic fly? Where does Qatar fly? You don't have to do that. Flightconnections.com, and it's free. Free 99. That's like less than $1. It's free. But yeah, so I wanted to go live tonight. Probably wind it down soon, unless there's like an influx of people or anyone has any other questions. Trying this out, we'll definitely we'll probably have some guests on here in the near future. Again, more used to TikTok, Instagram lives, but you know what? I think we're gonna do YouTube more because I think it's really cool. We'll play around with the times. So if this is late, obviously we are late if you're on the East Coast, West Coast a little bit earlier. If you're in the Maldives, it's the morning, so this would be perfect time to join. But in any case, we'll mess around with that. And kind of take home message is just, hey, we're here. If you have a question, questions are free. Our email's posted, our website's posted, our free resources are posted. If you're interested at all in learning about credit card points or miles, or you want to treat your family member, propose to your fiance, your partner, etc., credit card points and miles are a good way to do that. Also, building credit's great if you ever want to buy something, a car, a house, a boat for some people. Some people love boats, yachts, that kind of stuff. Probably not in our purview yet. One day, that's the goal. But in any case, I will end this, if I figure out how to end this. Same thing we always say, above all else, thank you for being you. Love you. Bye.